Hello and welcome along to HK Direct. Well, coming into the season, one of the main talking points was who would be the main rider to threaten top jockey Zac Purton. And that man, at this stage, is our special guest for today's show. Here's what's coming up on HK Direct. Vincent Ho's in second place in the Jockeys title. He's here in the studio to talk about his start to the season and his career in general. Vincent's here with us. Vincent, welcome to the show. Four winners.
Thank you.
Second in the premiership. You'd be pretty happy with the start to the season you've had?
Yeah, for the start of the season, I'm quite happy and was lucky to get the 4 winners at the moment.
When you came into the start of the season, looking at your books of rides that you had for the first few meetings, did you feel confident? Were there a few winners there, did you think?
Yeah, I come back quite late in the summer, and so I got only a few bookings for Mr. Loy and my boss, and when I get up them, I feel quite confident actually. But before that, I wasn't too confident because I don't know how was the horses. Looking
at a couple of those rides, Universal Go-Go at Happy Valley and also Go Public last week at Sha Tin, caught a few by surprise. Did they surprise you?
I knew they'll run quite well because they improved quite a lot from the summer, and to be winning is a little surprise, but I always know they're gonna run good. Yeah.
You were quoted last week after you double at Sha Tin on Sunday saying that you don't really look at the jockeys' rankings, but we're going to get you to do that right now. Here they are. Zac Purton, not a surprise that he's at the top, 2-time championship-winning jockey here in Hong Kong. For you to be second, though, just behind him, 1 win, high strike rate, that's a great position to be in after the first few meetings.
At the moment, yes, but it's a long season to go, so and I need to try to get more support from different trainers, and hopefully can get more good rides to ride well and to get the winners.
Does that early momentum help, though, in getting more support and more rides over the next few weeks and months?
Yeah, at the moment I mainly ride for field stables, and I, of course, need to try to get more different stables to get more rides. And, yeah.
One of the main talking points I mentioned was who would be the main threat to someone like Zac Purton. The jockeys' ranks have changed considerably over the last few months. You lose guys like Tommy Berry, Brett Preble, Olivier Deleuze, Joe Moreira. Do you feel there are opportunities for yourselves, for the other jockeys here now, with all of those winners and that experience leaving Hong Kong racing?
I think for sure it opened the door for us to get more rides and quality rides, because obviously Joe get a lot of good rides, and now it's spread a little bit more, and so hopefully we can get more good rides. And at the moment, yeah, Derek and me or other local jockeys, they are riding quite good and get more winners. So, and even for Carice and Chad, and that they always have good rides as well. So when Joe left, I think the door opened up quite good. Yeah.
You mentioned before that you came back late from the summer. You spent a bit of time riding in the UK. Didn't take you long to get off the mark. You're looking for the grey horse here, X-rated. Yeah. This was your first ever ride in the UK for Mark Johnston's stable. Just talk us through this. 2,000-metre
race, and the straight is around 5 furlong. So gotta be patient until the last probably 500-600 to ask my horse to go, because he's a horse that doesn't really put his head in front. So I just need to remind him and ask him strong just before the line.
Must have been a big thrill to get a win like that so quickly.
It's very lucky that because Mr. Johnson obviously is very good trainers, and he just gave me quite a few rides, and yeah, need to thanks to him.
He recently became the winning most trainer in British racing history, Mark Johnston. What lessons did you take out of that experience?
You know, the training is quite amazing in back home in Middleham, and he got a great team, field stable manager, and They look after different numbers of horses, because he got a big stable, like 250 horses. So everyone worked very hard, and they communicate very well. And the training for the uphill gallops and other is quite different than what I thought. And the horses is very tough.
Let's go back to the very beginning. You come from a show jumping background.
Yeah.
When did you decide that you wanted to be a jockey?
After 2 years, 2-3 years when I did show jumping, because I love riding, and I think in Hong Kong, to be a jockey is the only way that can become a career and do what I love, because show jumping is quite hard to be the top level in the world in Hong Kong. And of course, Jockey Club have sponsored a lot after the Olympics, but before 2008, it wasn't, Hong Kong wasn't too popular for equestrian. That's why at that time, I think to be a jockey is one of the best opportunities.
Are your family involved or interested in horse racing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm the only one who's involved in horse racing.
Okay, so you've started the trend. You started your apprenticeship with Lance O'Sullivan in New Zealand, came here back to Hong Kong, apprenticed to Casper Founds. One of your first winners was Lucky 9 on a day where you rode your first three winners here in Hong Kong. What are your memories like of your early time as a rider here?
At that time, I think Lucky 9 was, for sure, it's one of the best I've ridden, and was very lucky to be on him 3 times and won 3 times. Yeah, it's always a special horse to me, and of course to the stable as well.
Coming to Hong Kong as an apprentice and then becoming a fully fledged jockey, you ride on a regular basis against the likes of Douglas White, Joe Moreira, Zach Purton. On the big days, you've got Ryan Moore, Christoph Soumillon, Hugh Bowman, just to name a few that come here for those meetings. Is it tough to establish yourself and to be getting good rides and riding well on a regular basis?
Definitely, it's very tough. In Hong Kong, it's always tough to ride, and it's also a good thing because you ride with all the top jockeys in the world. It makes you improve a lot faster. And when I go to France, I also ride with Christophe and all the other top jockeys, and in England as well. So it makes you improve a lot more.
Is it tough, particularly for the local jockeys here?
I think so, but when we just started our apprenticeship here, we get £10 claim, and so it definitely helped. But by time, it's tough to get quality rides, and but hopefully I just keep improving, and I'll get more good rides, hopefully, yeah.
Absolutely. Let's look ahead to this weekend. 6 rides, a few interesting ones. Management Stars down in class. You've got a horse like Let's Come Back, who's having his first start for your old boss, Casper Founds. The one I wanted to focus on, though, is another one from the Casper Founds stable, but he's only just got there, and that is Mighty Maverick. He's won 2 of his last 3. You rode him in this trial on the all-weather track. What sort of feel did he give you?
I think he got a high cruising speed, and yeah, his action was quite good striding out as well. So for the distance-wise, I think he even feel like a longer distance horse than just a 6 furlong horse. So, but at the early season, I think he's fit enough, yeah.
Do you go in confident with him? Would he be one of your better rides for Sunday's meeting, do you think?
I think so. He's one of my better rides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beyond Sunday, looking ahead to the rest of the season, have you set yourself any goals? What would you like to achieve this season?
Actually, hopefully got more winners than last season. That's the goal. And but the short-term goal is try to ride in the international jockey championship and just see how I ride and just keep improving. That's it.
Is the Tony Cruz Award something that you'd like to win this season?
For
the leading local rider? You've done it before, but is it
Yeah.
something you'd like to do again?
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
All right, well, we wish you all the very best of luck for not only Sunday with your rides, but also the rest of the season. It's been great chatting, and
Thank you.
hope it all goes well from here on in for you, Vincent.
Thank you, Edward. Thank you.
Thanks to Vincent Ho for joining us this week on HK Direct. We're almost out of time. If you'd like to see how Vincent gets on Sunday, you can tune in through Trackside. The coverage starts at 12:30, 10 races on the card. Our trophy races, the Chinese Recreation Club Challenge Cup, that's at 3 o'clock. It's race 5. As always, for more information on Hong Kong racing, you can go to the website hkjc.com or through social media at Twitter at hkjc_racing. But that's all we've got time for on this edition of HK Direct. Thanks for your company. We'll be able to join you next Thursday when we're looking at Saturday afternoon racing from Sha Tin. But until then, it's goodbye.